The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Ray, James, Rich, guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Chris, here we are, guys, another Friday. Man, these weeks go by fast. Francis, good morning. Fellows, we are hubba hubba. We are halfway through May, if you can believe it. Man. Fast weeks, fast year. Guys, we have retail sales at, good morning, Becky, and same to you. We have retail sales at 8:30, which obviously will be big for us. So we will probably, and there's the 8 o'clock bell. We will probably sit and wait until 8:30 before we do any trades. Yesterday was kind of a floppy little trade. Block buyers and sellers on both sides. Good morning, Marco, Deepak. Good morning, Jay. And in any event, we got them in the afternoon. I put a trade in member Skype, and we got them in the afternoon. Nice trade in member Skype. If you are in order flow class, good morning, John. If you are in order flow class Friday, which is today, several of you, I did send the link yesterday. Several of you have emailed me that they did not get the link. If you don't have the link, email me, and I will send it out to you. But I did send out the link again yesterday. If you are in order flow group Thursday, which was a terrific class yesterday, I sent the video. The first video I sent was actually the wrong video. I copied and pasted the wrong link, but I did send, yesterday's class was amazing. Thank you, Mac. And you're starting to get it? That's awesome. I did send the correct video yesterday afternoon. Somebody sent me an email and said, hey, it's the wrong video. I did send it out. So if you don't have yesterday's video, if you are in Thursday's class, email me. That was a great class, great trade yesterday in class from 15 down to 58 for 57-point trade. Nice job, John. Yeah, we had a couple of nice trades yesterday. We had a long above VWAP, which I think very adequately explained the trade through VWAP. And then we had a short through VWAP, which I think that hopefully those of you guys that are in that class, and for those of you that are in the Friday class, the Thursday class is in week 16. Yesterday was week 16. And many of the, good morning, Todd, Yannick, good morning. Many of the members that are in the week 16 class are really starting to get the hang of this and what it is that I'm looking for. Yesterday was a terrific class insofar as we had a number of things that we covered and that I've taught all in the same class. So we had large numbers. We looked for, big prints. We found them, especially on the sell side at 115, maybe it was, not time, but price. 115, could have been 215, I don't recall. But there 115, thank you. But there were block trades on both sides, and we got both sides of the trade, long and short. We had trade. How do we trade coming to and through VWAP? We had a trade long and a trade short. Big trades on both sides, both associated with large prints. So if you guys are early on in the Friday class, this is week 7, I believe, for Friday, it'll come. For those of you that may be interested in learning order flow, my next order flow class will be in September. I will not start another class in the summer, but September. So if anybody is considering it, the next class is September. If you guys were in order flow class number 1, and I'll send out an email to you guys. If you were in order flow class number 1, which is long finished, what I will do is, by the way, we have a long on the auto on gasoline RB. What I will do is send out an email. We'll do a get together. I told you we'd get together maybe once a month, and we'll get together next week if you guys are wanting to and just refresh. So we do have news this morning. We probably will not do any trades. If the NASDAQ can somehow find its way above 260, I mean, we can trade. I don't know that we do today, but we can trade up to 385. I have resistance at 281, but above that we go, we could go to 388. We do have 900, almost 1,000 net buyers in the NASDAQ in the overnight. Russell has 500 plus net buyers. We do have 28, almost 900 net buyers in crude and gold. Let's see here. Gold has 1,700 net buyers. Guys, if anybody trades options, I think gold is going much higher. Much higher. Look at SIL. There's first target on the RB auto breakout. I think gold is, look at GLD and look at SIL. So I'll trail now at 3 standard deviations. Again, Joel said he should have the auto trail aspect of this by the end of the weekend. So plan on next week. You guys should have the auto trail. You won't have to mess with this at all. But there is target 1 on RB. You guys can see it in your lower left or lower right panel here. It's just an open runner at this point with a trail. Let me quickly read the disclaimer, and then we'll hurry up and sit. U.S. government required, let me just move that stop. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to the trade. Okay? Trade according to your own accounts. Trade according to your tolerance for risk. So yesterday was a fairly sloppy trade. It was my first red day in 11 sessions or so. Nice job, Rick. Yeah, what I'll do, it seems, I don't know what the issue is. I sent out the email yesterday afternoon for, with the link for class today. And what I will do is when I close the room, being as Friday, I generally try to close a little bit early. I will just do another email send. So I'm not sure why guys aren't getting, or, some of you did. Yeah, I don't, I guess next time when somebody says, hey, I sent you an email, I don't know why you didn't get it. I guess I'll have to listen, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I'll do it again, guys. As soon as I close the room. It takes me 5 minutes, so I'll do it again. In any event, we're here. We're waiting on retail sales that have expressed interest in the European session. I will be sending you out an email today, just letting you know that on Monday, which is the 17th, I will be invoicing for that class. I want to, yeah, it's a new, obviously, or that room. It's a new room. I want to give you guys a little bit of time to get the invoice paid, but that room will open the 24th. So a week from Monday, we will be trading. I've also asked and will ask in the email if you guys are trading micros or minis. Do you want me to trade micros, minis, whatever? As well as, is there anything you don't trade? If you guys are interested in trading the DAX, if you want to trade the DAX, you're going to need Eurex data. If you do not have it, you'll have to get it. It's about $30 a month for Eurex. I mean, this, just to put, let me move this for a second. Just to put this in perspective. When I'm dead, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Sleep's overrated. So we would have caught this move in the DAX, right? 235. It hit a high of almost 100 points. That's an enormous trade. Enormous trade. Doesn't sound like much, but it's huge. Yeah, for me, I'm only going to get up about an hour earlier. It's not like I'm getting up 4 hours early to do the room. It's an hour, and I can always take a nap in the afternoon. It's not that big a deal. Waiting on 8:30 news, fellas. Out on RB, 226.80. Good morning, Moshi. Gold is bid. Guys, gold is going higher, fellas. So is silver. What month is silver? Anybody know? July. Thank you. Why wouldn't it just be J? Just curious. Yeah. I'm guessing we blast higher, fellas. I'm just going to grab coffee. I'll be 1 minute, guys. NASDAQ looks like it's going long as well, fellas. NASDAQ, 841 is resistance. We get above that. I'm sorry, gold, 841. See if we can get 39.5 and then Pam's red level. Anybody in gold? Come on, hit that day high and blow. Okay, guys. Trade them as you see fit. We hit that day high, we're going to get that first target quickly. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Oompa Loompa. If you guys want to take some risk off ahead of the news, your prerogative. Nice little trade. NASDAQ looks like it's going to erupt. It's got to get through 50 and then 61. I mean, NASDAQ is poised for a breakout. That's what it looks like. Gold also looks like it's attempting to break out, but on retail sales, we could get a spike in either direction. So trade accordingly. We still have 5.5 minutes, or 5 minutes now, just over 5. I'm going to look for the long on NASDAQ. Again, NASDAQ looks like it wants to fire long, fellas. I move stop to 33.5, 33.6. NASDAQ, you rat bag. Gets through 50, call it 1. That's for big resistance, and then 61. If anybody wants to, got a minute and 40 seconds. Damn it, NASDAQ. If anyone would like to take that trade off into the news, we're back to break even, give or take. Your prerogative. My guess, my belief is that retail sales will come in hot. If we get up through that 38.12 area, this should pop. Yeah, 50 seconds to the news, guys. If anybody wants to take ticks, it's your prerogative. We're going to get a reaction. Okay. 20 seconds. So if you guys want to take risk off, take it off. You have 20 seconds. One-tenth higher than expected. Got to get above 38.1. You can NASDAQ long about 41. I'm going to move up. 41 NASDAQ. There goes gold. As expected. Oh, target 1 filled. Nice job, Ray. There you go, guys. Okay. As expected. That's the move we expected. Let's see if we can get that next target up. Let me see if I can get us a NASDAQ trade. Yeah. Hang on, guys. My stop's at break even on gold. Out. First target only. Let them settle down. If they come back down, we'll get them again. NASDAQ. I still think we're longs. You guys good on gold? Month over month was a miss. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm going to take a NASDAQ long here, guys. Hang on. Nope. Hang on. YM is throwing up. Watch the NASDAQ. Come on, NASDAQ. It's into a buy. It's a buy zone right here. This area should hold. There goes gold. Rat bag. NASDAQ should go too. Come on. Not yet. This could come down to 1920. NASDAQ's into support here. Good morning, Jennifer. All right, guys. Watching the NASDAQ for a long. Not yet. Let's see what happens at 18 to 20. I don't know that it gets there. If it does, it should ricochet right out of there. Crude and gasoline, everything's coming down. YM's getting thrashed. No movement in the DAX. And 38 net sellers, 40 net sellers in this candle. I'm still looking for the longs. Oh, Fed's Mesters speaking. Yeah, pre-market. Mester speaking. The Fed speaker. Traders should expect volatility. Really? I hadn't expected volatility. It's so odd. It's a tight. All right. Mester says we see watch this long now on NASDAQ, guys. Come on. Hang on. Uno momento. Let's see what we're working with here. Nothing. No. Retail sales figures below estimates. That should be good. That should be good. Yeah, and they all say the same stupid stuff. Pre-market book. I agree. Agreed. Sell them off. Who cares? Sell them all. That's right. Sell them to zero. Where's Chris? Sell them to zero. We don't care about no stinking zero. Guys, in this entire move, they've given back about 300 contracts. That's it. I mean, there's no wholesale selling going on. Can't get jacked about 9 buyers, though. We're not touching that. If I could find here's a 69 buyer with 32 contracts bought. That's interesting in pre-market. All right, Chris. Where's your stop, man? Where's your stop? I like that. No stop. My man. If we can get above 18, this can go. It's got to get above 18. 18 to 20. Right at 18. Come on, pump up the jam. Sticking at 18. Nice trade nonetheless. Yeah, we're just sitting on a scalp, Degen. I am not long. Unless you see it on the screen or I say it, don't do anything. I'll do what I want with my money. This can come down 195, 196. And it's pre-market. We'll get them, guys. We will get them. Mester doesn't see much impact on trend measurement, whatever. Testing 2.5. So you think this is going to 255, Chris? I don't see it. I got us in shorts. Be careful. All right. I'm going to put 100 on. If you're wrong, blow up my account. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's right, with no stop. Exactly. We don't need stops. Stops are for wusses. You guys can try along if you want. If you guys want to try along, you can try along. If you guys want to try along, it's there. It's got to get through 1920 and it goes to 27. If it goes through 20, it goes to 27. 80 buyers. Stop is going to be 02. I don't like it, but I think on the next 15-minute candle, which is in 2.5 minutes, this is going to want to come down to 95 and bounce. That's what I see. 95 and bounce. Unless this gets up through initially now 18 and 20. If we get through 20, this thing goes nicely, but we've got 70 buyers in here. Next candle in 2.5 minutes. The big buyer is here, 35. We've got a new 15-minute candle in 2 minutes. That's the only thing that's unnerving, and we're coming down. If it gets through 18 quarter, and really this area here, 20, 21, it can go a ways. We do have net buying. Come on. This is our first area of concern, is this 18 right here, guys. 20. If anybody is long. If this pops, it's a good trade. There it goes. There's 18. Got to get 20. If you guys are long, have to get 20. Here's where your stop needs to be. Stop needs to be 0.1/2 if anybody is long. I'll wait till the next 15-minute candle. I was long, I closed it. We do have net buyers. I mean, I prefer the longs, small buyers. If 20 goes, it's a good trade. If 20 goes, it's a good trade. I wish these Fed speakers would stop speaking. Do they not have anything to do? 15 seconds to the next 15-minute candle. Good morning, Jeff. Guys, for those of you that are in order flow class today, some of you have emailed me, said you did not get the link. If you do not have the link, I will send it again. If you email me, I will also just send it to everybody again. God, this sun is blinding me. Got through 20. Should be good, fellas. Got to get through 26. I don't have gold long, no. Nape, let me take a look at order flow. No. I don't like that we've pulled VWAP up. It looks to me like gold wants to come down to VWAP. We do have higher lows here and here. Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. We definitely have to come through this point of control. I don't want to be long below the point of control. Hey, Mark, good morning. Where's the bottom of the channel? What's your price? To me, this looks like it wants VWAP first. Back above VWAP. Got buyers. I mean, back above the point of control. Yes, each candle. So you see the yellow print in each candle. So that's the point of control in the candle. And this yellow box, Greg, is the 3-tick range where the volume is. So it moves up and down, right? So if we're moving up, we want to see that yellow box slide up. We want to see the buyers pushing higher. Same with sellers. So yeah, it does. So we got a 158 buyer here, 126, but I got a 151 seller. I mean, my belief is that gold is longs. 35.5. Yeah. Yeah. If we come up through here, really here, 35.7, I would say is probably an entry, 35.7. And then you've got a first target, somewhere 36.6, 7, or up to 37 area. So this would be your long now, right? You'd be long gold now. Got the higher low. We had a sequential decline here, 69.29.12. So we ran out of sellers in the current candle on the move down. And that theoretically is your long. But we also have, yeah, all right. So we got buyers now. And first target, you can take, there's a couple of targets here. You can take ahead of the swing, right? That 5-minute resistance, or just at or near the 68% area. Come on, let's go. Yellen has said that they are prepared to use the government's full power on climate change. Woohoo! Big news. Global warming, man. It's a problem. All them cows farting. My stop on gold would be 33, maybe 32 half. I don't know that they'll ever take the U.S. down to poverty. My personal opinion is, this is just an opinion. This is just an opinion. There are 70 million pissed off Americans. There may have been 80 million that voted for Biden, but there are 70 million on the other side that are pissed the freak off. Right, or more. I think it's coming to that, Chris. I mean, I believe you could see that. The stop on the NASDAQ is 0175, but I do believe that on this 15-minute candle, Ray, I'm with you. I agree. I think that we're coming down to 98 on the NASDAQ. That's my opinion. Pressures to the downside. It's small. It's again, it's pre-market. You got 55 sellers in here. It's not like they're blowing this thing out, right? Gold and crude are retracing a bit. Here goes. Come on, gold. If anybody is long gold, your first target may be around 37.1, 37.2. But you have to pop that swing, or you can take it just ahead of the swing, right? Which I teach it both ways. I believe that gold will go up and test that spike high. The gold is not a short. Silver is not a short. Thank you, Terry. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, so those of you guys that are in order flow class, whether you're Thursday or Thursday guys know because they 16 classes now. My goal is to find trades in class. Yesterday we had two very nice trades. My goal is to find trades. We're there, and that's the best way to learn is by seeing, right? And if you can make money in class, that's great. That's my goal. Pay for the class in class. I don't know how many ticks we did in class yesterday. Quite a few. All right, guys. You should be good now to 28 to 30 area on NASDAQ. Then you got some resistance. Thank you, Greg. If we pop this swing, you guys will get that first target 37 and change. Nice job, Chris. You're the exception to the rule, though. You did 25 grand last week in class, but you're trading huge size. So there's your 28 to 30 on the NASDAQ. Support has now risen to 18. Where is he, Greg? You told me and I forgot. I sent him the link. That's not for me, man. That ain't for me. Nice trade though, Chris. 20 handles, 22 handles. Guys, you're within a tick or two, of what should be first target on gold, right? So if you want to minimize your risk, you may want to take a little. There you go. That's your first target, right? But we have pulled 68 down. So now once we climb through that 68% area at 37.3, which we're trying, look, here's where I think we're going. We're going right back up into the highs at 40 and probably will eclipse that. We're going to test those highs. If you guys are long gold, you've got a nice trade. Really nice trade. Anybody holding gold? Okay, Dijan. All right, Rich, coming up on top of the out. There we go. All right, fellas. Bird is the word, fellas. Bird is the word. It's going to fly. I like 41.5, 44.6. And if we break out 46.3, you ain't going to see it again. You ain't going to see gold again. Something filled. All right. We are long RB. Nice job, Marco. RB is long on the auto execute, and crude looks like it wants to blast off too. You're right, Todd. Except there's two issues to that. One, I don't have the nerve to trade 100 contracts. I admit that. I admit that. I'll do it with somebody else's account. I'm not doing it with mine. just numbers, right? Right, Chris? Just numbers. If I did it, I surely could not watch the. If I did that, I surely could not watch the Dom. I couldn't watch ticks or P&L. Couldn't do it. I'd have to turn it all off. That's it. I'd have to close my eyes. That's right. You know, why? Tell me why, Marco. Why? What? Tell me what that solves. Chris is a terrific trader. There's no question. How can you see his emotion? You can't see him. Let me ask you a question, Marco. If you have a $10,000 account and you lose $300 on a trade, do you have any emotion over losing $300? Probably not, right? Right. Chris has already pulled $1.5 million out of his account and started again with 60. Left 60, pulled 1.5 out. 60 is now 300 and change. My point is this. If Chris were to lose $40,000 on a trade, do you think that he would have any different emotion than you losing 300? Right. It's all relative. You're not going to glean anything from Chris, and Chris will be the first person to tell you. Chris would be the first person to tell you that his trades are predicated primarily on order flow. Right now, there's 9 o'clock. There's the rug. Okay. So my point is, you're learning the exact same things that Chris has learned in class. The difference is Chris is applying them and understands the concept. I mean, I've always been amazed. It has always amazed me, regardless of the room, whatever it is. There's always going to be traders that, for whatever reason, have some success. Doesn't matter where. And other traders, like in our member Skype, if somebody posts something, traders will all want to know, how many contracts did you trade? What time of day did you trade? What were you eating when you took that trade? What were you wearing? I mean, were you wearing boxer briefs? Were you wearing tighty whities? What exactly were you doing? Because where was your dog? Was it in the house? Was it outside? Was it on a chain? Did it wear a leather strap? Exactly what I need to know. It just befuddles me, really. You guys all have the same information, but here's the difference. We all process information differently, right? It's like anything else. First of all, Chris has the tolerance to assume a lot of risk. Most traders do not. Morning, Magnus. Most traders do not have the tolerance to assume the risk that Chris does. I include myself in that category, right? Admittedly, I will not trade 100 contracts. I admit that. I know my limitations. Some of you won't even consider trading 10. That's fine. You know your limitations. So if you're trading 3 contracts and Chris is trading 100, you can't possibly have the same results as Chris. The only way that you can have the same results as Chris is to load your account with a few 100,000, maybe more, to trade 100, right? And start trading 30s and 40s and 50s. That's the only way. Then you may have similar results as Chris. But for the vast majority of us, and I include myself in that category, we will not have the same results as Chris. Now, define success. He does not scalp. He's not a scalper. Chris is what I would call the definition of a trader. Right? He's not a scalper. Chris will put a trade on where he believes he should be long or short. And much like Greg, does not use a fixed stop, has an idea of where he wants to come out, long or, at target or stop, and will close a trade and will hold it. So for instance, Chris took an 05 long on the NASDAQ. He's out of the trade. Came out at 27, I think he said. Made 25 points. And his stop was 10 points below VWAP. So if he took the 05 here and VWAP is at 90, he was at 80. 25 handle stop. Many of you guys, I put trades in or offer trades with 15, 18, 20 point stops. Many of you will pass on that trade. So asking him what color his underwear are or what his wife ate for dinner last night is not going to give you Chris's results. Chris has learned order flow. He understands the concepts of order flow. Now, he uses a few other things in conjunction with that, stuff he has learned over the years. She ate spaghetti, by the way, with a bottle of wine. But you guys, again, you guys have to develop your own style. You will never be Chris. I will never be Chris. I'll never be Greg, my friend. But I'm me. And you guys are all individuals. That definitely makes a difference. Well, it was spaghetti. It had to be red wine. You're not drinking white wine with spaghetti. Even I know that, and I'm not a wine connoisseur. I was the only person that lived in Atlanta that was not a wine connoisseur. Everybody in Atlanta knows everything about wine. Just ask them. Seriously, ask them. Guys, while I was sitting here, I came back from breakfast a bit early. Those of you that sent me a email request for a link for order flow class today, I've sent them. If you do not have the link for class today, please send me an email, okay? Also, yesterday, I initially sent the wrong video. I copied and pasted the wrong video. I followed it up with the correct video. If you do not have class number 16 video, send me an email. If you were in Thursday's class and you have class number 14's video, I copied and pasted the wrong video. Okay? If you are in today's class and if you have sent me an email said you did not get the link, I've sent them to you. Gold is longs, guys. It's long. Here's crude. Crude is also long with an open runner. Right? I told you I had crude on. So we have a open runner on CL up 39 ticks currently. And we have a long on, welcome, John. And NASDAQ, you rat dog. Looks like we're longs on the open. Right off the rip. We got the pullback. I wanted 17, 18 area, and we basically got there. Anybody have any questions, guys? I will do education on the automated breakout again on Monday. We'll plan on doing education again about 12:30. And I'll explain how I think. I wait for a move, right? Just to give you guys an idea. So for instance, in crude, we had this down move. I'm not trying to catch shorts. I missed it up here. And then I set it for buy close. Yes, Ken, it'll be recorded. Absolutely. So as soon as I see a down move, and vice versa for an up move, like for instance here, right? I come in, I sit down at my desk, and I see we got this up move, right? Well, I'm not trying to catch, me personally, I'm not trying to catch the continuation of that up move. I could. I'm more interested in the reversal. So, for instance, we have an up move here. Once I'm out of the trade, whenever that may be, okay? Once I'm out of this trade, I'm going to set it for sell close. That could be in 10 minutes. It could be in 4 hours. I don't know. But as soon as I get the reversal on trend, which is what I have found that works, that I like, is trend. Once I get the reversal on the trend, I'll get the trade. Set it and forget it. If anybody is running the 15-minute bot on NASDAQ, I mean the 3-minute that I've changed to, here is the bot, is longs. Okay? I didn't have gold on, and of course it went, but here's gold. Obviously, I want to move that up and start trailing. I'll put it at break even here. My first target is below the swing high here at 40.3. So I'm about 4 ticks ahead. If it breaks the swing, I get it on the runner. But I've got 50 ticks now in this crude trade, and I'll just leave it. Once it takes me out of the trade, I'll set it for the reversal. Okay? So I'm not trying to catch both ends of the move. Some of you guys are trying to catch, here, I'm going to do this. I don't have to watch it. It's at break even. Some of you guys are trying to catch both sides of the move. You know, you're setting buy and sell. I think that's wrong. It's nice that it's there, the OCO, but I'm trying to catch the opposite side. Does that make sense, guys? So for instance, here's the DAX, right? I didn't have it on. Another big move, trend move. There's no point in trying to catch a long now unless I get a sell. So the only way that I can do it is I got the sell on. If it doesn't give me a sell, it doesn't give me a sell. I don't care. Matters not to me. Four minutes yet. I'm using trend. I've said this before. I've got trend on all of them. I'm not using first bar. I'm only interested in catching the trend move. I'm not trying to scalp. You know, the first bar is great if you want to scalp at it, because I could get a reversal here back down to 70, gives me a small trade, but I'm more interested in the trend. Okay? So once this takes me out, at some point it'll take me out. I'm then going to set it, like I just showed you on the DAX, for a reversal. Three minutes to the open. Anybody have any questions on that, guys? I'm fighting resistance here, and I've got, lower highs, right? That's what these red lines are, lower highs. For me, you will take fewer trades. You will take fewer trades. I can't answer that, Frank. I don't know how it's. All right, so out on the gold. You will take fewer trades trading trend. Right, fewer trades but bigger winners, which is fine by me because, again, I'm trying to run, look, same thing with, here's the YM, right? RB. So I want to sell the close. I've already missed the move up with crude. No, I'm not disabling anything. All I'm doing is setting it for trend. I'm not disabling anything. You have a choice down here. Break, first bar, or trend. I'm using trend, right? So if something fires, I will let you know. One minute. Well, let me set ES. Three seconds. Yes, you have to set it to either. I'm done talking about it. God, hang on. All right, guys. Long son of a bitch. Longs. We're longs. We're going to go longs. Let's see here. I'm looking for longs, guys. I'm looking for longs, not shorts. Let's get a pullback. YM took off like a beast. All right. We're into support here. We're supported at 23, resistance at 44. It's longs, fellas. It's longs. It's longs, guys. It's longs. 110. They're buying them right here at 41. All right, we're getting a small pullback. We're still holding the same zone. We're just wedged in a small zone, 23 to 44. One of those has to give, and I think it's 44. We're working through some selling pressure in here. Got 38 contract buyer at 41. So we just went long on the NASDAQ here. That stop's in the wrong place, though. Okay. Come on, I want longs. Man, we got sell pressure here. Let them sell them. I want longs, guys.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I got a long on the NASDAQ on the Unirenko. That's a lot. That's a live trade, 2-contract live trade. That's the first one I've done with minis, not micros, on the NASDAQ. Okay? Gonna have to work through all this. That's a live trade, fellas. On trend. Okay? Fighting all this resistance here. If we get up through 47, that's a good trade. Okay? 2-contract trade. Okay? All right, fellas? Got the trend. I told you we're longs. I'm looking for longs. Here was your buyer. 41. Got both targets here on this 2112. I don't know if Wayne's in the room. I have moved my stop to 74. Nice job. Nice job, Frank. All right, so now RB is retracing. Anybody catch that long? We break out. Crude is retracing. And on the original bot, we have first target filled. First target filled. I don't know how that filled a stop on crude. Oh, no, it didn't. I don't know how it didn't fire. Trend. Guys, we're longs. If we break out over 60, if you're long, gotta get a pullback. RB got first target, and I'll trade it at here. You see what I'm doing here with this, guys? I'm trying to do 100 things at once, but you see what I'm doing here? RB moved up. I set it for sell to close. There's another trend trade long on the NASDAQ. Guys, it's longs. It's longs. We're not shorts. We're probably going to trade to close to 300. If we break out of the high, is everybody clear? Anybody long NASDAQ? Okay. Okay, out here. And going to be out here on RB. So now if RB wants to go long again, no, I didn't yet, but I have a different setting on the YM I'm playing with. All right, let's get the pullback. Stop should be 22. Somebody asked me about a stop, 22. I'm looking for another long, guys. They're selling them back. Out on RB. So I'm going to buy the close. Okay. Your longs, guys. NASDAQ. I don't have shorts, fellas. I do not have us in shorts. 22 was the stop. All right, let me start trading with a Dom. Let me get some trades here. All right, guys. 45 again. 45 quarter. I told you guys gold was long. I said gold's longs. I gave you guys gold. All right, that's where I have the long. Stop has to be below 22. Come on, NASDAQ. Now you're going to chooch around? We're just sitting in this 15-minute candle. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's go, buddy. Let's do it up. Let's do it big. Let's do it big. I'm going to move this down 1 inch to 54. Target one filled. Target one filled. Say goodbye to the NASDAQ. I tell you guys it's longs. It's longs. Break out above 61.62, and this thing goes hooey. You stink face. First target only right now. Here we go again with the first targets. They're still buying them 580. Now losing them. It's going to take me out. Same minutia as yesterday. Same minutia. One target. It's holding yesterday's high. Okay, out. Target one only. Here we go again with this BS. And let's come get VWAP. Let's see what we get, guys. We get a close below VWAP. You know where your short is.
Order filled.
Let's see here. What have we got? What do we got? I still like longs, but not yet. We're going to tag VWAP. Come on. Barely got my stop. Still have 400 buyers. We're long again on RB. Again, I got the move down, and now I set it for the buy the close, and it went long. That's your entry, Greg? Got a 103 buyer here with blocks, 25. I'll buy it back up through 25.
Order submitted.
Back up through 25. You get some sellers here. I want it back through 25 unless we tag VWAP. All right, you can close that. You can close it. I can get a better entry. Oh, this scumbag. Come on. Had buyers at 25. Down to 200 net buyers. Looks like they're going to give them. We're going to come down to 200. If we get down near 200, that's where I like the long. We got another 15-minute candle coming in 30 seconds. O2 half has been support. It may not come there. Five seconds to the next 15-minute candle. I'd like to see us test that O2 one more time. I think we're going to come down. You can probably try a short at 35 with a 56 stop. Didn't get there. Never mind.
Target filled.
First target filled RB. I got nothing on the DAX, nothing on YM. No, this is where we should fail. It's 35 with a 56 stop. Let's see what we get. Man, I wanted that pullback so badly. The O2. If anybody shorted 35, your first target is about 27. 27. We hit 27 to the dang. There it is. First target should be off. First target off. Now you're trying to get down to O2, which is, maybe O3. Okay? If you're short 35, went to 38 quarter. If you shorted 35, you got first target off. And now the final target is about 03. Okay? Here she comes like a brick. Come on, dog. Let's go get 03. Sell them all back. And we got RB going. Stop should be at break even, guys. Okay? If anybody is short, stop is break even. House Republicans elevate Representative Elise Stefanik, a Trump defender, to the number 3 leadership position after ousting Liz Cheney. She's not a kook. We're just chopping around, guys. I'm looking for, size. I still want to see, we didn't go to stop. 35 was our entry. We did not go to stop. Stop is break even, and we're targeting 02, 03, 04, that area. What do we have at 10 o'clock, Randy? Oh, University of Michigan's consumer sentiment. Okay. I mean, we're here. Hang on. I'll take it long over 32 if it doesn't come back down. We're just sitting, guys. I really think this is breaking down to the support at about 03, 04, 05, that area. Thank you, Justin. Come on, break down below 15. You guys notice we have very few imbalances? Got to take the swing here at 14. Down to 200 and below 200. Nice job, Paul. Best week since you've joined. Nice job. Nice job. Man, look at this freaking RB go. Look at this RB. Good Lord. Guys, we're still short from 35. I still think we're going up. Watch this trend line. Maybe 28, 29. My God, RB, what did they do? Shut down the pipeline again? Nice job, Lee. Nice job. I love RB. All right, guys, this is where I'm going to look at taking the long. Not yet. I want that candle to close through the trend line. If that candle closes, that's where I'll take it. Not happening. Could be waiting on U of M consumer sentiment. We have no size yet to. All right, out on RB. We have no size yet to key on. None. We're longs. We're trying to go longs. Stop is still 35, fellas. Nothing's changed. If this goes up through 38.75, it's going to the top again. Your longs, guys. Come on. I'm going to try the long right here. Right here. It's got to go through 38.75. Just give me 2 targets for the God's sake, will you? I haven't had 2 targets hit since yesterday. I didn't get it all yesterday. Hit me to the tick and didn't fill me. Look at this rat bag. Seriously. I mean, that's some baloney. There we go. Target filled. Let's get target number 2. Target number dose. Come on. Let's go. You got it. You want it all day long. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. 1 tick shy. Visions of yesterday. There we go. Target filled. There we go. Target filled. Now it's free, guys. All day. Whatever it do, it do. I got 99 problems, but the trade ain't one of them. Apparently nobody knows that song. That's right. Tokina knows. I know Don knows. That's right. Mike knows. He's a DJ, though. That doesn't count. Guys, on a pullback, you're buying 30. On a pullback, you're buying 30, it looks like. 31. Baby. I want 90 today. 290. I want 290. Guys, once again, order flow group Friday. If you do not have your link, for whatever reason, some of you didn't get it. I sent them yesterday. Email me. I'm going to move this stop here. And if it pulls back to 30, hit it again. I don't care less about consumer confidence. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jay. Man, get ready to pay more at the pump, fellas. I think Biden should leave the Colonial gas line down, period. Shut them all down. Buy the oil from Iran. Buy it from Iran. Let's help them out. They love Americans. When, Lee? Guys, we're working through a whole lot of resistance on NASDAQ, all the way up to 60. If this blows out of 61, and yet we got, 42. We have I haven't seen a size buyer yet. Oh, decades ago. I have not seen any size buyers yet. I mean, I haven't seen a 200-300 contract print, long or short. No buyers, no real size buyers or sellers. If we get above 61, I think you say goodbye. Anybody holding one? Nice job, Rich. Oh, nice. 10-handle ES trade. Nice. All right, guys. You got 2. Nice job, Keith. Nice job, Marco. Nice job, guys. Consumer sentiment in a couple of minutes. I don't think that's going to matter one bit or another. Are you asking me or are you telling me, Patrick? You're adding it. You're asking me add it 61. I really want that 30. I don't know that we'll ever get it again, but the only place I would add is if we break out above 61, or if I saw a size, but we got to get above that 61. It's a daily breakout. Got to take these lower highs and we go right to the high. There we go. There's your breakout. Dun 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 da 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 do 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 do. Now we just sit tight, guys. We're holding for 290. 290. 290. Do 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 do. Little Frank Sinatra, I can do that. I did it my way. That song is actually very apropos. Dooby dooby doo. There you go. Come on. So where would I want this pullback entry? Guys, 50 seconds to the top of the hour in the next 15-minute candle. Nice job, Marco. Good job. Good job. It's one of my favorite songs. I love Frank Sinatra. Have you guys ever heard? There's a young kid. I'll think of his name. He's Italian from like Brooklyn. If you close your eyes, no, not my. I love Michael Bublé. No, there's a young Italian kid from Brooklyn, Sal Valianetti. Have you ever heard him? If you close your eyes, you think it's Frank Sinatra. No joke. No joke. Doot 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 doot. Oh, we had another bot, guys. Long. Did he? Nice job, Rick. Two longs on the NASDAQ, guys, on the bot. It's the only bot I'm running today. It's the only bot I have on today, NASDAQ, with the 15-minute. Two targets hit. 90 is my target. All right, let's see what I got to find someplace. God, we're so sporadic on these zones. Oh, they're from New Jersey? Yeah, I need a pullback too. But we have 1,400 net buyers. My pullback is still 30, fellas. I don't think you're going to see it again. I think this is going to 90 to 92, and we could break out over 305. If you're holding a runner or runners, sit tight. I mean, we've only got 40 some odd handles in this pepperoni. All right, we got a short on the bot here, or the. I agree with that, Marco. The good news is, we got a 169 buyer here. That's the biggest I've seen. 70. And they're buying them again. 177, 78. They're buying them here at 77.5. 180, 184. Here's your buy zone, 70 to 71. This is where they're buying them. 84 here, 184, 184. Here we go again. Here we go again. Target is 92, 90 to 92, fellas. You got block buyers, a 116 at the high of the day with a 62 contract buy at 75. This is just consolidating before a move. It's going again. Now your pullback entry, should it pull back, is 5.6. If it pulls back to 5.6, 5.7. Can move stop on all trades to 36. 36. That's right. We're going, dude. Got 189 here, 185. $1,400 net buyers. This may pull back to launch, but we are gold. We are gold, baby, gold. 56 is another entry if anybody wants to do it. Your stop won't change. It's going to be 36, 35. So your entry would be here. That would be another entry. $106 here. Now we're getting some buyers. That's right. Stay golden, Pony Boy. Great book. I didn't really care for the cast in the movie. Oh, Dirt Dog. Right here, buddy. I mean, we already got a trade you can't refuse. We're up over 100 ticks on the runner. I really like this 56 zone. I don't know that it gets there. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 57. And we may not get it. If this comes back up through 69, it's over. It's over. No, it got to 67. Come on, buddy. There we go. We're going to get it. All right. Stop is 35. What are you, dogging me? I don't believe this just did this. I'm really disbelieving. I'm really disbelieving of that.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
It's going to take me.
Order canceled.
Unbelievable. Seriously, unbelievable. I'm really amazed at that. You're welcome, Fahim. Oh, I won't be around this afternoon. It's Friday. I don't trade on Friday afternoons.
Target filled.
First target filled on RB again. Trail 3 standards. Best. Come on, best go. Guys, I'm really amazed at that. No real pullback in the YM or RTY. I do not have us in shorts. Still 1,200 buyers. Yesterday's high was 23. I think so, Rick. We'll see. Back up to 55. Buyers at the point of control. 236 buyers at 40. 236 buyers at 40.
Order filled.
236 buyers at 40. Oh, wait a minute.
Order filled.
236 buyers at 40. With blocks. Nice job, Terry. The old stop run gotcha. The old gotcha on the stop run.
Order filled.
On what? Nothing. Nothing I care about. Yeah, I got my stop by about 9 ticks. I told you I do not have this in shorts, fellas. I do not have it in shorts. Anybody get long? Anybody long? This is breaking out. It's going to 90. Kiss my grits, Mel. I'll take 90. I'll take 90. That's what I'm hoping for. But I can hit close. We're going to get some agit at this 80-81, which is Pam's red dots, but we should get that 90. We should get that 90. This will about end the day here, fellas. Come on. You guys want to take some risk off, take some risk off. Your prerogative. It's a hell of a trade. It's a hell of a trade. Let's go. Here we go. One more candle through that, and 90 is a no-brainer. You guys could, take some off at 90 and move some out if you want. For you order flow guys, look at the point of control. Look at the point of control. Where the hell is it? Right here. That's where we should have been in at 40. Triple your daily goal. Nice job. Look, 236, guys. You got to be long with them. You have to be. Bum, 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 ba da 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 da, ba 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 da 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 da. Let's go. Come on. Losing some gas. Come on. I'm trying to front run. Order filled where? I'm trying to. What? Oh, crude. Big buyers all up through here. Yeah, we're above it now, dude. We're above it. Say goodbye to Pam's red lines. Here comes 90. Probably get 92. Let's go. Dun 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 da 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 bop 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 boop bop bop bop. Hope you guys are holding. Oh, double top on the 30 range. Oh, one tick. No, not again. Not again. Come on. Come on, man. I got these SOBs back from yesterday. Come on. Seriously? One tick? There's no way. That just totally torques me. Here we go. Here comes the push. Come on. Push-a-rama. Yeah, it was. Booyah, baby. Booyah. Yep. That's it. Booyah. Booyah, baby. I was miserable yesterday. Look at that. We took 90. It got 91.75. How's that? Nice job, Marco. Nice job.
Order filled.
You're welcome, fellas. Guys, do I have anybody that did not make money today? Is there anybody did not make money? Doubled your daily. From a nice job, Terry. Nice job. You got on the wrong one line. Ah. You're welcome, Edward. All right, guys. Let's see what I can come up with. You're still holding. We're going to come back to 58. That's where I'd hit it again. We've got a short on the DAX. $51. Let's try to get 41. 10 handles on the DAX.
Target filled.
There's target one. Got your goal this morning. Nice job, Ray. Best week ever. Nice job. All right, guys. Crude's coming down. So when you guys are telling me that you're getting, again, whipped around or whatever on, whatever it is you're doing, tell me what it is you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. You're welcome, John. See you on Monday. What is it you guys are doing? I mean, if you're, so for instance, some guys missed the trade, right? You were moving stops too soon. Okay. It's if you guys are paying attention, it's impossible It's impossible to miss trades. Even if you're looking at your own, your own charts. Even if you're looking at your own charts, you should not be missing stop entries. You should not be, because I mean I'm speaking nonstop in here, and when I say buy it, whatever, that's hit market. If you're trying to get cute and buy, in a fast-paced market like the NASDAQ, if you're trying to get cute, okay, right. Buy bid is not the same as buy market. You know that, right? Right? Okay. So that's an operator error. I mean, let me ask you something. If what's the difference between getting in at 45 or 44.75 on a trade that went 50 handles? What's the difference? So for $5 times however many contracts you're trading, you gave up a trade. Don't get cute and buy bid. Just buy the market. Buy bid is great in a slow market. If you want to try to get a little better fill. But in a fast market like the NASDAQ, buy market. Just buy market. If you look at your DOM, market. The NASDAQ, unfortunately, frankly, it's my favorite market outside of the DAX. And you guys will see the DAX that are in the European session. But it's psychotic, right? It does that. It doesn't trade like the ES. It's not going to give you much time to think about what you're doing. Where do I want, unless we're buying on the move up and I give you, a limit area to buy, right? Buy stop. If you're going to try to get uber cute, if you look at your DOM and think that, you can time it, it's impossible. Yeah, I think that's where we're headed, guys. If you're still in the NASDAQ, 388 is R2. 388. That's probably where we're going to head, okay, out in the DAX. It's probably where we're going to head. So let me ask you, anybody think the DAX isn't going to reverse? We want to buy the close, right? I'm not sure why that would be. Lee? Whoop, my stop is wrong here, fellas. Stop is wrong. This is on 1,000 volume. I'm playing with different stuff. Yeah, well, I'm playing with different stuff on, on that YM to find something that works. I did trade the NASDAQ live today. I have been trading it live on micros. Today I traded it live, 2 trades with minis. And I will transition into trading everything live with minis. Not the YM, not the Russell. I will not trade the YM. I don't trade it. I think the YM is just a garbage market. No disrespect to Chris, who trades it and trades it well. But I don't trade the Russell. I don't trade the YM. I will trade crude live. I will trade gold live. I will trade NASDAQ live. I'll trade copper. I'm good with copper. I'm good with silver. And I'll trade the DAX live. I just do not like the YM or the Russell. I will not trade those. I'll trade the ES as well, but I won't. YM and Russell, guys, I'll never trade. Let me qualify that. I will never trade the Russell, like ever, under any circumstances. I will trade the YM on a rare occasion. No, I'm telling you, I will never trade it again. If I take 100 trades, it'll beat me up 60 times. I think so, Caleb. I think we need a pullback first to go higher. But again, I'm trying to give you guys some. So here, I mean, if you're using Pam, I will say this. Pam's dots help immensely. If you guys do not have them, you can trial Pam's dots or support and resistance levels, and they help immensely, right? So for instance, here's crude. Right? Again, so let me sell this on trend. I'm below yellow, right? I'm below, well, again, when to change the bias. So here you have two, you only have one option here, Lee, right? You only have one option. It's already in a short trend. The only option you have is to buy. That's the only option you have right now on crude is to buy. I mean, if you want to start getting cute, right? I could say, all right, well, let me go to first bar. Now on a short, now I'm going to get another short, which may work, right? This may work. Why? Because I'm below yellow and I may trade down to the green and possibly to the blue. So you may want to take a first bar. But now you're starting to get into, in my opinion, changing settings in the middle of a trade, once a trade is fired. The trend fired short at 06. So you have another option. If I want to keep the trend, I can say, all right, well, I can do this. I fired 06. I could sell them again there. I mean, again, now you're utilizing this much like Dr. Dean utilizes the bot, right? He'll take a trade at entry, wait for a pullback based on his analysis, and then add back in, right? You're essentially doing the same. So I don't want to I want to buy the close on a trend. I have no interest whatsoever in trying to short it again. I missed the trade. So I'm not going to continue to try to sell it. And if I'm wrong, I know I got to get up through 12. I have to. If I get through 12 and then 17, I start targeting 26, 35, and her dots. Anybody have any questions? I mean, is there anything you guys want me to cover? I'm done for the day. I mean, I'm done trading. Unless I get a pullback. We're over 300, fellas. If you've got runners, you're over 300. If you email me, I will send you Pam's email address. Guys, you're not looking for shorts at this point. So let's take ye old order flow. Look, while I'm blabbermouthing, I hope some of my guys got this. You had a 206 buyer here with, look at this, 26, 29, 42, and 39 contracts bought in blocks. Where's your entry? I don't know. Should have been long 89 again. Who's long 89? Anybody catch that? That's only a 10-handle move. I mean, we don't care about 10 handles. Anybody catch that? Okay, Chris did. If we break out above this, okay, you're done for the week. Okay, but you saw it. That's fine. No, Chris was the 10 lot above it. He was the 10 lot above it, is what he just said. Now I can't even find the damn trade. Here it is, 206. 11 contracts traded at 89.25. Oh, you bought 10 lots 5 times. Got it. Got it. So let's take a look at. So look, here's where we're at, right? Do I have anything fixing to fire? Well, I didn't have this on. RB would have been long right where it is. I can leave this crude trade on all day. Why? Let me get rid of RB. Why can I leave this trade on all day? Because one of two things has to happen. Either this thing sells off to hell and back and bounces, at which point it'll fire the long. I have to do nothing. I have to do absolutely, we're going now to 16, fellas. Next target up, 15. If you're long NQ, 15. Next target up. Call it 14. Either this goes long above yellow and gives me a trend trade long, or it just sells and then bounces, right? I'm trying to see if I got anything else. So look, here are my totals for the day. The only bot that I ran today was this. That's up $1,650. Nice job, Justin. Goal done for the day. This is up $1,650. The original bot. I only ran it on the NASDAQ. I cannot run a chute full of bots, the breakout, order flow, call trades, trade my account. I cannot do it. It is not possible. No, I ran a bunch of them. I'm not. Hang on, guys. Let me see if I can get one more trade in here. I don't see anything. So the DAX just fired along, right? 44. Let's try to get there. We got first target on the DAX. I generally try to get 10 points on the DAX. Okay. There you go. I mean, this thing, it's a long, fellas. There's no short. All while singing. Exactly. But I had that buy close on for a while. I told you I was putting it on. So here's what I'm saying. Let me try to be more clear. I don't have the ability to do my job, which is call trades, find trades, right? While watching order flow, run 8 or 9 bots in addition to another 8 or 9 breakout indicators. So today, nice job, up 5,200 today. Nice job, Johan. So today, I ran just the NASDAQ bot. That's all I had the bandwidth to follow, one bot. But I'm trading the breakout indicator, right? I'm running a bunch of those, which require a little bit more focus than the bot, right? The bot trades when parameters are met. Here, we're trying to figure out, it's in a short. I need to set it for longs, for whatever. So the DAX is now long. So the bot today did $1,650 just on the NASDAQ. 2 trades, both longs. Done. That's all I ran. On the ES. So the ES is kind of funny. I forgot to run it because it's behind another chart. On trend, you would have had, let's go back to when we came in the room. Chopped up in here. This is a 987 tick. I don't know that this works or not. Okay. But here's where we came in the room. Here's the market open. 938. gave you a long at 41.39. This may not be a good, let's look at a 500 volume. Because I don't really trade it a lot, I don't care about it, so I really haven't played with it. Anybody have a setting they really like on 339? Okay. All right. So here's your 339 if you did it on a Unirenko. I mean, this was long at 840. This was short here at 830 on the news. Big trade. Humongous trade here. Thank you, George. Humongous trade. Huge. It was huge. It's fake trade. It was huge. Monster. You got half of that, okay? So now it just gave us a short. You'd want to buy the close, right? Trade it long. If that's what you wanted to do, you're not going to try to get another short. It's already trended. I mean, this went 48.5 to 47.25, 5 ticks, but you're trading into her orange dots. So one of the reasons that I like Pam's levels is it gives me a visual reference as to, do I want to take the trade? Now, in this case, I do. It'll give me a trade. I don't see anything else here. Does that help you guys? I mean, I'm trying to do a little education instead of just, Dee Mowin for the week. What would be nice is if I can get her to do the levels on the DAX, especially with us doing a European session. It's going to depend on who your firm is. I have been told 2,500. If you're in the States, I don't know what it is in Canada. Here comes my 14 target. If anybody's still holding NASCRAC, you got 14. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So many people have emailed me saying they did not get the link. I'm almost thinking I just didn't do it. I thought I did, but there's so many. I can check my emails, but there's so many that have not gotten it that it's, I don't believe in coincidence. I may have forgotten to do it. I remember distinctly sitting here and doing it, which is ironic, but be that as it may, I've had like 12 people say they didn't get the link, which is crazy. Guys, today is Friday, as you all know. I will not be on member Skype today. I've made my money today. I'm very happy with what I've done. I hope you guys are happy with your week. Anybody that is not using Pam's levels, and so we're clear, she charges for them. They're not free, and I get no remuneration for it. I get nothing from it. I just like the levels. I think they're great levels. They help me in my trading. And if it helps you guys, I bring it to your attention. All right. Oh, we got a short okay, so here's what we got. I wasn't paying attention to the YM. The YM is in a short. This is on 1,000 volume. And crude just took a long on this. So let's see what we get, right? So that we know we don't want that stop at 64, right? I'm not giving it much. Just below the third standard deviation. Either it goes or it doesn't go. So it's like an whatever the heck that entry is. 04 with a 90, let's do 94 stop. I'll give it 10 ticks. That's it. Coming down in RB, so we'll probably come down in crude. So here's the thing. Okay, we're up 2,800 bucks now, pending the outcome of this on the automated. I know I don't want to short. I just missed the trend short. The only long I can take is buy, right? So I'll set it for buy. Well, this could sell off 200 more ticks, but at some point it's going to ricochet back up. That's what I'm trying to catch now. Okay, out here. All right, I lost 10 ticks. Big deal. Here comes the YM. This is on 1,000 volume. Bump, bump. YM should get that first target. Should. Short from 190, 34, 190. NASDAQ is going to get a pullback.
Order filled.
All right, well, gold just took a long. That's been sitting there forever. Let's see what we get. Let's see here, 35.4. Let's see if we can get 20 ticks out of it. 37.4.
Order filled.
So that's all I'm doing, guys. I wait for a move and I'm trying to catch the in opposite direction. That's it.
Order filled.
Okay. $31.99.07. Oh, it's not done yet. I forgot I had this on. So when that's done, this is what you'll get on the automated. Yeah, too many people are doing this. They're just trying to let it trade. Right? Don't do that. Don't do that. We got a down move in RB. We just got a down move, right? I want to catch the other trade, the other side. I'm not trying to catch. I missed this. It wasn't on for shorts. But let me ask you something. Look, this big move up. Okay? Once I'm out on the runner, I then hit the other side, sell. Because if I get the runner taken out, what does that mean? I'm getting a pullback. So it pulled back into my trailing stop, right? We could reverse. I don't know that we do or we don't, but we could reverse. But I know I don't want to take an extension. So you'd have fired a short here up at 1166. You get a failed long here, or it takes you out. You know, again, time of day, but 31.99. Let's see if we can get a bounce back up. This will do almost 4,000 today. And that's actually inaccurate. Because on the NASDAQ, trading 2 contracts, and I'm ready to step it up, I did $650 plus. This will trade almost $5,000 today. When the trend changes, Charlie. Boy, say that 10 times fast. Whenever the trend changes. Now, if you're going to ask me to define trend, I'm going to ask you on what time frame? A 6-6-18 Unirenko, a 5-minute, a daily? Whenever the trend changes. So right now, I'm doing my own thing, right? I'm, doing watercolors, reading, whatever. And it's ready to fire a trade when the trend changes. Let me close this. I'm trying to, let me see if I find, so same thing with crude oil, right? There was the short on trend, started up here, gave you another. So the trend is, so I can leave that now. If at some point today, that trend will change or it will simply bounce back up. I don't know when. We could sell off into 54 or lower, into the blue dots or lower. But you can see crude and RB are trying to go together. This is why I don't trade that first bar. Now, some traders, especially on Unirenko, love first bar reversals. When they work, they're huge. But you could get a ton of first bars that go nowhere because you're trading right back up into resistance or down into support. Doesn't mean it doesn't work, but I like the trend. This is what I've got all of mine set for, trend. All right. Guys, it's 10:45. Those of you that are in order flow class today, I will see you in class in a little over an hour. For the rest of you, thank you, Dave. You're welcome. Doubled your weekly goal. Awesome. For the rest of you guys, have a blessed day. I will not be on member Skype today. I do not, work after 1 o'clock when I'm done with order flow class on Friday. I've made my money today. I'm done. For those of you guys that, you're welcome, Todd. For those of you guys that are wanting to do the European session, I'll be sending an email out to y'all today, just letting you know, one, I'm going to invoice on Monday, so a week in advance, just to get everybody up to speed and whatever. I will issue a link. It'll be good for a month. It will not be in the member area. Hey, Ross. Thank you, brother. I try to be funny, Ross. That's maybe I'm just a closeted stand-up comedian. So it'll give you guys an opportunity to respond to the email. What do you trade? Minis, micros. What won't you trade? If you want to trade the DAX, you're going to need Eurex data, that kind of thing. So I'll invoice on Monday for Europe. If there is anybody in hearing distance that has not responded, I will be doing a European session beginning Monday, the 24th of May. I will be the only US-based room doing a European session. Okay? There are trades to do in Europe. Oh, now I want to show you something. I turned off RB, right? You'd be long at 83. You're almost to first target already. You're within about 8 ticks of first target. See how we got, look, let me open this up. See this? This is the bounce back up. For those of you that like to trade crude, RB will trade the same. Watch it between 145 and 230. When is, the 24th? Europe doesn't celebrate Memorial Day. They don't care about our Memorial Day. Fellas, have a blessed weekend.